New Elden Ring game? Oh, buddy, I've already got the trailer pulled up. Are you kidding me? They found Vati Vidya swinging from a low branch of the tree in his backyard. What the hell? What are we doing here? Yeah, I hear it. It's an asset flip cash grab, but it's going to be a great one. So f***ing true.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen. Thrown together by forces beyond our control.
Oh, that's Vati Vidya. Trying to explain the lore of this. Oh, hell yes, dude. Unironically, actual vertical mobility.
Tragedy must be averted.
Hi, hello. Can we explain this?
And for that, I need your help.
Crisis on Infinite Souls.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
Hello. Welcome back, Nameless King. Hello, son of Gwyn. How you doing?
Little pillager, bent on sacking the lands of God.
Absolute cinema.
I will swat away any and all who dare.
It's literally Crisis on in multiple Lordrins or whatever. It's literally okay. It's the name is the lands between. Could they not be like, oh yeah, actually another continent in the world is like Lordrun, Teehee? Like, oh yeah, didn't you know, idiot? If you take a boat and you go like 100 miles northeast of the lands between, you actually end up in Drangleic.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
This rules so hard. I've been wondering when they were going to break from the formula and make something like genuinely new. I'm actually like so hyped for this. Apparently it's multiplayer, like high mobility Soulsborne survival where you have to survive for like 3 days before fighting a big boss or something like that. Like the gameplay is completely different even if the underlying combat mechanics and game assets are still the same. No, it's not a battle royale, but apparently there is like a storm basically. It looks sick as... You can't keep making Dark Souls over and over, right? Because no matter how well you do it, like, eventually you run out of... Guys, we're already running up against the limit, okay? You can't make bosses that are that much faster and that much more punishing than what you're getting from, like, you know, the final boss of Shadow of the Erdtree. You know what I mean? Like, past a point, you're just throwing shit at the wall. So we're innovating in a new direction. That rules so hard. I'm not sure a multiplayer game is it. I'm sure you'll be able to play it single player, but you know, Chinese guys are furious. They're Wukong didn't get a Game of the Year Lamau. Better luck next time. Also, a fleshed out FromSoft game you can play with your friends will be fire. Yeah. Dude, it actually looks so fucking good, man. Holy. Welcome back, Firekeeper. I'm really sorry for giving you those eyes. I feel really bad about it, and I'm sorry. I know that taking them out won't undo the visions of a darkened world, a world without flame. So I am sorry. Centipede Demon, though? Yeah, what if Centipede Demon was good? Also, this thing. Why am I not seeing people talk about this thing? Cerebus. Or Cerberus, or whatever. Holy. That's sick as shit.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
It splits and it shits. They're understandably distracted by the fucking nameless king. Listen, okay? This is just one of the cycles that took place before you fight Slave Knight Gale. All right? In between you touching the egg in the Ringed City and 1 billion years later you fighting Slave Knight Gale at the end of time and space, this is just one of the things that happened. If you could talk to Slave Knight Gale, he would be like, you know, yeah, I've collected all the dissident shards of the Furtive Pygmy, and also I went to a place called the Lands Between, and I fought 17 identical dragons. Duke Steer Freya's in the trailer too. They gotta bring it all back. Bring back the stupid shit. Where's my spinny skeletons? Bring them. Yeah, where's the Royal Rat Authority? Huh? Wait for Artorias casually dropping by. Unironically, please, I'm not kidding, give me Slave Knight Gale. I love Slave Knight Gale. Give me Slave Knight Gale. Give him to me back, okay? Give him a sick ass. Make him one of the final bosses at the end of the day. You're just walking around like sand dunes or something, and he shows up. Please, God, give me Slave Knight Gale back. Not to mention the best boss ever designed, aka the Covetous Demon. It would not be unlike FromSoft to bring him back as a spite move. You know what I mean? Like the way Miyazaki keeps bringing back 3 poison swamps per game. If this guy isn't in the game, I'm not buying. It really is crazy how mid so many Dark Souls 2 bosses are, and follow-up, how much it doesn't matter. Because I saw this guy and I was like, hell yeah, that guy. I remember his battle strategy, where you just, like, move to the side so he doesn't hit you. And then you hit him some more. Who even cares, man? The next poison swamp is going to be so good. Navigating a poison swamp with friends, absolutely. It's insane how good Dark Souls 2 is despite not being that good. My thoughts exactly. It's so f***ed up how good it is despite being not that good. Just shows how bad Western devs are. Hold on. For every FromSoft, we have like 8 Japanese studios that make rom-com light novel adaptations that take 13 hours to beat, but it takes 147 hours to get all of the achievements because you have to go through all of the 18 endings where you convince an elementary schooler to, like, you know, accept your hand in marriage, okay? Listen, okay? Let's not make this an East versus West thing. Let's just say FromSoft is goated and leave it at that. Is Sony still buying them? What if this Miyazaki doing his last big hurrah with this IP before Sony buys the parent company and everything up? He's like, okay, we only have so and so much time before we're going to be forced to make, like, constant sequels every year that suck, okay? We're going to do a giant asset flip and make something amazing. Miyazaki isn't involved in this, though? Okay, well, you know. What is Miyazaki involved in? Shadow of the Erdtree 2? Where the final boss is, Millennia? It could be. That would make more sense than the final boss being who it was. If Millennia is the final boss, like, at least she's supposed to bloom a 3rd time, mostly involved in lying about the scale of the game. That's like 40% of Miyazaki's job. Miyazaki's job at FromSoft is poison swamps, bare feet of scary-looking women, and lying to journalists about how large the game is going to be. Those are like the 3 things. He's like a rabid dog on a chain, and that's what they keep him around for. Her fight is the 3rd bloom? No, it's not. It's not. At least I don't think it's accepted to be. Her first bloom is fighting Radahn. Her second is fighting you in the boss fight. And then when you go back into her arena after defeating her, she turns into a Scarlet Bud once more. So I think the implication is that when she arises the 3rd time, she'll be like the actual avatar of the god of rot or something. The bloom outside her room is her... No, not outside. In her arena. I thought the first bloom was the tree. The Halig tree? No, the Halig tree was corrupted by her rot, but she didn't produce the Halig tree. Have you read the interview where he said he dreams of being crushed by the mushrooms in Dark Souls 1? Why are those mushrooms so memorable? Does anyone else feel like those have been weirdly transcendental? Like the mushrooms in Dark Souls 1 that you get in the Darkroot Gardens or whatever, Darkroot Grove, whatever it's called. There's something about them. There's something about that and Ash Lake that just sticks with me so much. More, it sticks with me more than like Blighttown does, that's for sure. Can you pull them up? I think the reason I like Ash Lake so much is that it's like so worthless. It's this big, cool area. And there's basically nothing to do there except for the Dragon Covenant and a Hydra. I don't know. These little guys. I think that stuff sticks with you more when it doesn't feel like it's part of a game. That's why. The Mushroom and Ash Lake didn't feel like parts of a game to me. They felt like I was exploring a real world and I stumbled into something new. Like, they didn't feel like they were part of a game world. Like in Elden Ring, if you discover a cave, it's like, oh yeah, you go to the end of the cave, then there's a final boss, then there's the warp back to the beginning or whatever. It's like, it fits within the archetype, it makes sense, it's a game thing. But with this, it's just like, you know? They're just doing their own thing. And then Ash Lake's just there. I love that shit.